Hi, this is Louise, and welcome to this short. I'm recording this at a time where we're having protests in Iran, and we are also having protests in Russia around mobilization in the war in relation to Ukraine. And so I'm actually pinpointing those things because we are at a very important time where it seems that people are rising up in a way that they haven't against old ways of doing things and old assumptions that are being made in terms of continuing what I call old systems. And so what I'm seeing is it's the new generation that is actually standing up and saying enough. Enough. And they are willing, it seems at the moment, as I'm saying, I don't know how it will evolve, but at this point in time, it's looking like they are willing to go for it. And so, in Russia, it might be, I know that unrest is still a tricky piece. I'm actually seeing a lot of men leaving the country. And whatever you think of that, in some ways, it's unprecedented. What that is showing is that the old value system of, okay, let's all go to war and this is just amazing kind of thing is like, actually, no. So we're having the example set by Gen Z, ultimately, or the new kind of some of the upcoming generations who are a lot less tolerant in relation to how the old system has been. They are saying to us, we are simply just not going to do this anymore. And so in this short, I want to invite you to think about what is the equivalent for you. What are you not willing to put up with anymore? Where is your no? Enough. We're not doing that anymore. Because it's all very well kind of watching the others out there, but what's been interesting in terms of the demonstrations is that suddenly what people have said is, I'm going to show up for this in whatever shape or form, because actually even trying to leave is actually showing up for this. It's showing up for the no. And there are lots of different ways to show up for the no. Because actually it's important to show up for the no in a way that ultimately is going to be safe enough. We have people at the moment putting their lives at risk and losing their lives in relation to that no. The soldiers in Ukraine are standing for that no and losing their lives for that. And so the question is, I'm not here asking you to lose your life for something, but I'm saying, where is your no? If you look at it in the big scheme of things, if it means going to say to your boss, actually, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to do this instead, because actually it makes more sense. And when I'm talking about this, I'm talking to the switch to the new economy, to creating something that is more sustainable, to finally stopping kind of going, oh yeah, we can just do business as usual, it's all going to be fine, because it's not. It's no. And all of this, ultimately, it's not a question of politics anymore. It's actually simply a question of what is part of the old and needs to go, and it's time. And what is part of the new. All I'm seeing in so many different ways are just rehashes of the same old, the same old, the same old. It's almost like people are reading from a script from like 25, 50 years ago, and they haven't realized that the world has changed, that our situation in the world has changed. And they're just still reading from the same script, trying to apply it to new generations with new threats. And so there's a point where we have to say no to the old scripts and start applying our mind to what are the new scripts going to be about. And being willing to say, no, we're not doing that anymore. We're going to be doing this now. And say it like we mean it. Not, oh, I'm not sure if that's a really good idea. Or, no, maybe not, but okay, all right, I'll just do what you want. Kind of thing. Or just staying quiet. And so, where is your no? What are the old scripts, even within yourself, that you're starting, you kind of like, okay, we're just not going to be doing that anymore. And what are the old scripts around you that you're going to put an end to? Because that's what it's going to take. It's going to take both the no and the yes.